Well, I got two. My first one is actually the first week that I signed. Actually, the first day that I landed in LA with Game. I dropped my bags off at his house and we went to the studio. And like, mind you, like I'm still in shock and awe because I'm in the car. I'm in the car with Game. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm in the car. But when we get to the studio and we open the door, Kanye West is sitting at the board. Now, mind you, I'm just a kid from Arizona that just flew in, to LA. This is my first day with this guy. He picks me up from the airport. We drop my bags off and we go to the studio. So, mind you, I'm with Game, still kind of in shock. And then I get to the studio and Kanye West is sitting at the board. If people don't know, I know my day ones know, but my first record I ever dropped was called Roll. And if people understand, that record was produced by Kanye West. That day, him and Game was working and I was sitting at the board and he was going through beats. And I was just memorizing raps in my head because I knew like, yo, I'm sure Game's gonna put me on the spot, to really showcase my skill set. And Kanye was like, you got something for this? And I was like, yeah. So he told me to go in the booth. So I go in the booth and I start rapping. You know what I'm saying? I'm pushing the Cadillac, man. It's black, man, and I'm a black man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just going. So Game walks in, and the first thing that I say to myself, I was like, I gotta get Game's head to bob. If I can get Game's head to bob or Kanye's head to bob, I'm doing my shit. So Kanye was over there going crazy, but Game has a blank face. So I get done my first verse, and Game stops it and says, come out. And I was like, oh shit, he didn't like it. Nah, what it was is he jumped in and laid that hook, my dude, and we just got to cooking. You feel me? And then at that particular point, the assistant came, gave me a Black Wall Street chain, and it was on ever since. But for somebody else, I would say the second one would be when matter of fact, the third day, we was working on the Black Wall Street Journal Volume 1, and I walked in the studio, and there was 4 other artists. It was about, you know what I mean? It was Kendrick Lamar, it was J-Rock, it was Dub, and it was another artist named Your Boy. And, you got all these young spitters in here trying to go for what they know, you know what I'm saying? And, we all just gave each other dap. And, at that time, I think J-Rock was signed to Warner Brothers, you know what I'm saying? And he was the big, the big dog and big name at the time. And I think all of us was, I think Kendrick was signed to Def Jam at the time, but everybody else, we was, just getting our deals. I ended up going with Interscope, but I think Your Boy was with, he was with Capitol. But it was just dope that they put us all in a room and just let us jump on this one record together. You know what I'm saying? And, I was able to meet Kendrick and understand who he was, and we ended up building a friendship, and same with J-Rock, and, same as Your Boy. You know what I'm saying? So I would say them two situations right there really were dope. Really were dope. For me, what it was is I was just hungry, bro. Like I was just hungry. I really wanted it. You know what I'm saying? Like, people ask me all the time, about like, if you can tell an artist something, what would it be? You know what I'm saying? And can you hear me? I would tell them confidence, bro. You got to believe in you no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Like, I knew that I belonged. You know what I'm saying? Can you hear me? I knew. Oh, my fault. I knew that I belonged. I knew that, I can stand amongst the greats. I knew that I could do all that. You know what I'm saying? I just needed my moment and opportunity to do it. But I think when some people get that chance, they freeze up. You know what I mean? That's why I really respect Kobe so much, man. There was no fear in Kobe. Kobe, like, listen, man, I don't give a fuck if it's my first time in this championship. You give me the ball, I'm gonna shoot it. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of where I was at with it.